Almost $3 million. That's $3 million of your money set aside by the City of Columbia over the years and apparently forgotten until now.
Target 8 investigators found your money, and so did city workers. But information about that $3 million was news to the City Council until after they voted to raise water revenues by almost $1 million.
So who's keeping track of your money? Is there any more buried inside a complicated city accounting system? Target 8 investigator Ethan Stein went looking for answers. What do you got, Ethan?
Well, you guys may remember a bond back in 2018. The city said it needed money for equipment upgrades, but the City Council didn't know about an account setting untouched for years. And we've been digging into financial statements for Columbia Water and Light for months, including this 712-page budget. In the fine print on page 639 is a footnote. It's highlighted right here. It describes an untouched account that now has almost $3 million inside. Current city staff members say they don't know who put it there or what it's for. Water feels just as constant as taxes and fees.
The very enormous budget.
Those fill the City of Columbia's budget of more than $400 million.
By your vote of 4-3.
City Council voted to increase water rates about a year ago. City staff said it was so the city could pay off debt from a water bond voters passed in August of 2018. But after the vote, Target 8 found $2.9 million restricted for capital improvements missing from the utility's next quarter report.
To my right over here is Sarah Talbert. She's the
city staff moved the money to another spreadsheet so the city could spend the money however it wanted. Target 8 found out that in May of 2018, city staff started investigating the account's origin. But after 7 months of investigating, city staff say they found no record on why the funds were booked as restricted cash or even who directed the money there more than a decade ago. Yet, staff did not tell city council members before council raised water rates. A city staffer told Target 8 they didn't find the information valuable to the council because they close projects and move any leftover project money over all the time. City staff could not answer when they last moved an account worth millions. City documents show the utility did find it necessary to later explain how unrestricted funds saw a significant increase. Multiple city council members told Target 8 they learned about the change after council raised revenue. The money today remains unused and is available at council's discretion.
This is a chunk of change.
We showed our findings to Como Safe Water Coalition co-founders Julie Ryan and Marie Brown.
You can't talk about $2.9 million that you just spent $10 in your winter coat.
They feel the city could have used that money elsewhere. Target 8 then obtained a copy of the payment schedule for the recent water bond voted in August 2018 through a public records request. If the $2.9 million was used to pay off debt payments, the city wouldn't need to raise water rates until October 2023. Instead, the City Council did raise the water rates in January, unaware they already had the funding needed for around 4 years of bond debt payment.
And so therefore, you're paying a greater water bill than needs because they're collecting more revenue than what is needed.
That's former Water and Light Advisory Board Chair John Conway. He still keeps tabs on the department.
Because of this performance.
Binders filled with documents still sit on his kitchen table.
This demonstrates why there is a need for a performance audit.
I think you're going to find more of these $2 or $3 million.
We showed our findings to Maria Orapollo. She's on a city committee about finances and is frustrated an audit hasn't occurred.
That's the way we've always done it, is not policy. That's a bad practice. We're discovering things now that are bad practices. We need a performance audit so that we can see are things being done effectively, efficiently, and economically. Because if they could find $2.9 million, what haven't they found?
Those concerns are just as constant, like water down the drain. To be clear, the city maintains it was an accounting issue and the money was all accounted for. They say a city staff member directed the money about 12 years ago. But there's so much turnover in the city that none of the current staff knew why the $2.9 million account was there in the first place.